Hello everyone, welcome back to TeamAutoTrend. Today I am here at this beautiful beach of Kochi and I am here for an actually very special drive experience. The drive experience of this new Tata Nexon EV MAX. Tata Motors have updated the powertrain, battery pack, convenience and safety features of their Tata Nexon EV. This is their flagship car in the electric range of Tata Motors. So we'll see how does this actually perform in actual city conditions in Kochi and on free highways as well. And we will also put to test their claimed range of 437 kilometers. So let's go on for a spin.
For such detailed reviews on all variants of all cars, make sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share this video. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter for regular updates. The Nexon EV MAX is the flagship of Tata Motors electric car lineup. This Nexon EV MAX is likely to be positioned above the existing Nexon EV range, offering significantly more power, more range and more convenience and safety features. The Nexon EV MAX boasts of a 40.5 kWh lithium-ion battery pack, mated to a permanent magnet motor which produces 143 PS of maximum power and 250 Nm of maximum torque. While these upgrades may be felt while driving, from the exterior this Nexon EV MAX looks largely similar to the existing Nexon EV range. That said, this new intensity teal color, which is slightly darker than the existing teal color of the Nexon EV, looks even more premium. The Nexon EV MAX exclusively comes with these new 16-inch dual-tone machine-cut alloy wheels as standard. Along with that, the Nexon EV MAX also comes with all-wheel disc brakes, which is a first for the Nexon. Apart from that and the new sonic silver color roof option, the overall exterior remains exactly the same, including the rear profile. Apart from this new intensity teal body color, the Nexon EV MAX is also available with white or silver body color options. While roof rails and a shark fin antenna are standard on both variants, the electric sunroof is exclusive only on the XZ Plus luxury variant. And of course, the Nexon EV MAX also comes with projector headlamps with LED DRLs and cornering fog lamps as standard. Just like before, this luxury variant offers significantly more premium quotient by offering these Beniki Calico ivory white leatherette upholstery. However, this new EV MAX now offers front ventilated seats just like the premium variant of the petrol and diesel Nexon. While the overall design and layout of the dashboard remains exactly the same as before, this Nexon EV MAX luxury variant especially offers significantly more convenience features. The only difference on the dashboard is this new dark teal color on the dashboard mid-pad matching the exterior color. While the steering wheel looks almost similar as before, it now offers cruise control. The semi-digital instrument cluster also largely remains exactly the same except for a few new integration of features. Moreover, just like the premium variant of the Nexon, this EV MAX also offers automatic headlamps and automatic wipers. And of course, all the variants of the Nexon EV range get automatic climate control and smart key access with push-button start. Just like before, the Tata Nexon EV MAX provides this 7-inch Harman touchscreen infotainment system as standard on both variants, along with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity, while also providing reverse parking camera. Moreover, this car is also provided with wireless charging facility on this redesigned center console. Previously here there was the tambour door mechanism with quite a deep storage pocket, but that has now been replaced by this wireless charging pad, which is far more useful. And this car does not have a manual handbrake. It gets this electronic parking brake as standard on both variants, including the XZ Plus and the luxury, along with auto hold function. Moreover, this center console also gets this new dual type rotary knob for the transmission selector, which provides parking mode, reverse mode, neutral and drive mode obviously. And this car also has a separate economy mode along with the sports mode button just beside this rotary selector knob. Moreover, this Tata Nexon also provides multiple levels of regeneration, which basically the driver can change according to their preference from level 1 to 2 to 3, and the driver can also turn the regen effect
completely off. So this is actually very good. And if the region is in the level 3, the driver can use this car as simple one pedal driving. So this is actually very good. Moreover, in terms of additional safety features, along with all-wheel disc brakes, the Nexon also gets hill hold and hill descent control. For the hill descent control, there is this button over here, which is actually going to be very helpful if you are driving on hills. Apart from that, this car also gets ESP with traction control, hill hold, rollover mitigation, brake assist and brake disc wiping. And finally, this luxury variant also provides electrochromatic auto dimming IRVM. Previously, this feature was seen on the Tata Nexon Petrol's premium variant and the Kaziranga edition. But now this EV Max also gets this feature on the luxury variant. Finally, there is the electric sunroof on top, which is just like before, a standard size. So this is good in terms of interior light and ambience. Other storage spaces remain exactly the same with the rather large cooled glove box. And you can also see the large bottle holders along with umbrella holders on the front doors. The rear seat space and comfort remains exactly the same as before. However, the front seat ventilation function slightly intrudes into the rear seat legroom. While this ivory white leatherette upholstery is available only on the luxury variant, rear seat adjustable headrests and the center armrest is standard on both the EV Max variants. Similarly, ISOFIX child seat mounts are also standard on all the variants of the Nexon EV. It also has to be mentioned that both the top level variants of the Nexon EV range get this 12-volt charging socket behind the second row seats. And oh yes, rear AC vents are also available as standard. Despite having a larger battery and a more powerful motor, the luggage space remains exactly the same at 350 liters. All the other features in this boot area also remain exactly the same, including the tire mobility kit and a couple of 3 kilo back hooks on either side. There is also a yellow boot lamp on the left side of the boot area. All variants also get 60/40 split folding rear seats. Under the boot floor, you get to see a full-size 215 section tire with a black color steel wheel. The wider section is essential for such a torquey car. As standard, all variants of the Nexon EV range come with the 3.3 kilowatt charger. However, for an extra rupees 50,000, you can opt for the 7.2 kilowatt fast charger. So, quite literally, there has been no compromise in terms of interior space or boot space.
Careful with your pretty eyes and run with me, yeah. Cause you and I are a secret.
Yes folks, I am right now inside the brand new Tata Nexon EV Max, and this is the luxury variant, which means you also get this electric sunroof. And well, not only that, there are quite a lot of features and new features integrated into this top spec variant of the Nexon. First of all, let's start the drive without any further ado. Well, this being an EV, it is so damn silent. You basically can hear only the air conditioning, and if you play any music over here, you can hear that at maximum clarity. So that is the benefit of driving an EV, noiseless and pollution-less driving experience. So well, this new gear selector, this new transmission selector knob is very nice and fancy. It definitely looks like a jewel in this cabin, and this updated EV Max also gets economy mode along with the sports mode with improved performance as well. Not only that, this car also gets electronic parking brake with auto hold function, and it also gets separate regen settings as well. Well, let's start this drive. So starting it into drive, and let's start. Okay, it actually feels quite similar to the previous pre-facelifted, the non-Max Nexon EV. Yep, well, this is just normal cruising speeds. I have got a free road in front of me, so okay, let's just put the pedal to the metal just for a slight bit. Wow. This feel is actually very addictive. You can literally see the speedometer rising up like a tachometer. This thing happens only in electric vehicles. The normal IC engine cars don't have this kind of acceleration. Obviously, there is this addictive feel, and it definitely gets both benefits as well. It is eco-friendly, it is pollution-less, noiseless, while also giving you all the driving pleasure and this speed experience. I really like this. Well,
Now getting into the changes and powertrain upgrades in this Nexon EV Max, the best part is that it has increased power, it has upgraded power, the motor is upgraded, the battery is upgraded, which means nothing to worry in terms of range as well. While I started driving this car, it showed me roughly around 300 and say more than 320 kilometers of range, which is actually pretty decent. However, while driving now, yeah, I think it's true. I have completed 14 kilometers of driving since I started, and the charge, it still shows me the range of 312 kilometers, which is actually pretty good. But yep, I hope it improves while driving in economy mode and while constant driving as well. So yeah, that apart from that, this touchscreen system is familiar, everything is just familiar. You can also get voice command functionality for Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and the AC commands as well, along with FM, media, radio, calling and all those stuff. That's okay. Now talking about the changes again, you have an economy mode and the sports mode. Currently I'm driving in the normal city mode, so starting it into economy mode. Yeah, definitely the response is not that brisk as earlier, but still it is good enough. It is similar to IC engines. Yeah, this economy mode is similar to other IC engines. Well, if to compare properly, this feels like the normal Tata Nexon petrol, turbo petrol. However, if you want more rapid acceleration, there is the sports mode. And oh god. Well, yeah, it definitely says the sports mode, the name itself says it goes like mad. It's crazy. You get that serious level of acceleration. You see the road joints, the flyover joints, they are barely felt inside. Despite having a slight bit of jumping, it does not say unsettle the car, because this car has got ESP with traction control, hill hold, hill descent control, rollover mitigation, brake disc wiping, and all those standard safety stuff. Yep, now it is time to actually get on to higher speeds to test the higher speed capability and stability of this car. So folks, we have finally reached the highway, and Tata Motors claims that this Tata Nexon EV Max can do 0 to 100 acceleration in under 9 seconds. I'm going to actually test that by first putting this into the sports mode.
Sport drive mode activated.
Another thing to be noted is that whenever you come to a total standstill, the auto hold function automatically engages, and it works really well and also very efficiently. You also can see this electronic parking brake, which is available as standard on the EV Max. Now let's do the acceleration test. So putting my foot down completely and let the traffic clear up slightly. Let's go. Okay. Oh my god. You can actually feel the traction control kicking in, and that's 100. Wow. The speedometer, it behaves like a tachometer in the sports mode. Yeah, that's how rapid it is. It is crazy. That's the level of performance this Nexon EV Max offers. 143 PS of maximum power and 250 Newton meters of maximum torque in just right from zero. That is some crazy level of acceleration, and that's enough of that. This can definitely do 140 km per hour of top speed. That is electronically limited on this Nexon EV Max, whereas the regular Nexon EV can do only 120. So this is definitely an upgrade over that. Now, in terms of range, we have been driving since morning. Well, it has run roughly 50 kilometers, and we definitely did some, well, we had to do a lot of shooting, and also there was definitely a lot of time where the car was sitting idle with all the power and everything turned on. But still, despite that, for 73% of charge, it is showing me 201 kilometers of range left in sports mode. Well, let me just try putting it into economy mode.
Economy drive mode activated.
Wow. So according to the drive mode, the range also shows completely different. Now in the economy mode, it shows that this car can do 224 kilometers with 73% of charge. I think that it will definitely go up if I drive relaxed for a long time. Now in this economy mode, well, power is available. It is similar to the petrol Nexon's say city mode, I guess. So yep, let's try this as well. Acceleration in economy drive. Yes, it is not like it's a less powerful mode. It is obviously less powerful, but it still has more than adequate power. So that is pretty good. So even in economy mode, you can actually have some decent level of performance. And well, apart from that, this car also has cruise control. Yeah, cruise control on the right side of the steering wheel. So in order to engage cruise control in this Tata Nexon EV Max, well, basically just like the petrol Tata Nexon, you have to press this button over here on top first, which turns on the cruise control system, and then you have to press this button over here, the minus button of the speed, and cruise is activated at 53 km/h. That is indicated clearly in this display right now. So cruising is very relaxing in economy mode, especially. It is likely to give maximum range in this Tata Nexon EV. So this is actually pretty good, and well, you can easily increase the speed using this button over here. That said, unlike the petrol and diesel Nexons, which have basically a mechanical gearbox, this does not have any sort of thing like that. So it increases speed so good. You don't have the haggle of say changing through gears or even the AMT gearbox. Unlike the AMT gearbox, this is far more responsive. It just shot from say 53 to 80 within no time. I'm just reducing the speed to 63, and this is actually very good. Yep. However, if you turn on the cruise control, the regenerative braking does not work. However, if you drive normally, it works. So in order to change the regenerative braking effect in this car, first let me just disengage the cruise control. So cruise has been disengaged. The regenerative braking effect in this Tata Nexon EV can be controlled using these buttons over here. So these buttons basically control the level of regen. There are 3 levels of regenerative braking in this Tata Nexon EV available as standard on both variants. The lowest level just provides you decent level of regen braking. However, the highest level, which is level 3, there are 3 arrows indicated, which means the car comes almost to a standstill. Let me just try doing that. Wow, it just came down from say 50 to 30 within no time, and it can easily come to a stop. So yeah, from 30 it just stopped within no time. I'm just doing say 7 km/h now. So that's the level of regen braking that's available in this Tata Nexon EV. It is seriously impressive, and it also definitely boosts the long range of this Tata Nexon EV Max. So that is there then. And apart from that, the stability is great. As you already saw in the 0 to 100 test, the stability is great, and moreover the braking effect is also seriously good. So this car also has all-wheel disc brakes, which means braking is much more stronger. It is likely to stop from say 60 to 70 km/h to 0 within just under 20 meters or something, which is really impressive for such a heavy electric SUV. So that is serious good levels of braking now, and this car's stability is great. And yes, it will obviously do 140 km/h to the max. Yep. So the highway high-speed ability and the driving experience is seriously good in this Nexon EV Max, and moreover this Nexon EV Max also has ventilated seats to add even further comfort, especially only on the luxury variant. So that definitely adds much more luxury and comfort, fatigue-free quotient to the long-distance driving people. I am actually very well surprised because for this price package, they have offered such a definitely a much more longer range version of the Nexon with significantly more premium features, which are absent even say in some much more pricier competitors. Yeah, I am actually pretty much impressed. That said, there are still some lacking features, such as even on this topmost luxury variant of the Nexon, even on this EV, be it the petrol or the diesel, none of these cars offers side curtain airbags. There are only dual airbags available as standard, and moreover, we have seen express up and down function for the driver window alone, at least on the Ultras, Tata Ultras XZ Plus. But even on such the top level variant of the Nexon EV Max, there is only express down function for the driver window, whereas there is no express up function. So this is actually a seriously missing point on such a premium focused compact SUV. This I definitely feel like Tata Motors should introduce soon, along with the possibility of side airbags, at least thorax airbags for the front seats. Well, apart from that, everything else seems really very good. Yeah. So once we get to the showroom, I will definitely show you how much of distance we have covered and how much of the range is left with the available percentage of charge left in this car. For now, this is showing 213 kilometers left for 71% of charge, and 53.3 kilometers we have covered. Alright then, let's get back to the showroom and talk about the other things. At the end of the day, we had covered 74.8 kilometers, which included a lot of hard driving, idling, and struggling with the sand at the beach. The Nexon EV Max impressively still showed 64% of charge left, for which, according to the driving style, it showed that it could do 207 kilometers in the economy mode, which can be definitely extended up to at least 250 kilometers. That said, since the power delivery varies in the city mode and the sports mode, the remaining range is reduced to 186 kilometers in the sports mode. So taking the economy mode and the hard driving style into consideration, adding up the already run 74.8 kilometers, the Nexon EV Max can do easily 320 kilometers in a full charge. Talking about charging, the new Nexon EV Max comes with two different charger options, the regular one being the 3.3 kilowatt wall box charger, while the Nexon EV Max can also be had with a 7.2 kilowatt AC fast charger, which can recharge from 0 to 100% in 6.5 hours. That said, using a 50 kilowatt DC fast charger at the station, the Nexon EV Max can be recharged from 0 to 80% in just 56 minutes. Compared to the lower spec 30.2 kWh battery pack, this new battery pack and motor is definitely more advanced and powerful while maintaining the proper safety standards. We put the new Nexon EV Max to test by driving it in the rain, on sand and water. And even after going through all that, the Nexon EV Max still remains solid and safe.
So friends, that was a detailed drive review of the brand new Tata Nexon EV Max. According to me, I feel that this is one among the best value for money electric SUVs in the Indian market today, because it offers almost all the premium features you need, including wireless charging facility, auto dimming mirrors and much more. Moreover, it also offers all the safety features you need as well, including electronic stability program, traction control and hill descent control. Well, do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this Tata Nexon EV Max. The pricing for this updated Tata Nexon EV is on the screen for you right now. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.